Listen, I want to thank Tim again for all that he does and the work day in and day out, equipping and farming, defending our homeschool families all across this state. And it's a real honor for me to be here with you today, to be with some of the most gifted students in our state. These are some extraordinarily capable, bright young men and women. And alongside them are some of the most committed teachers, the members of the Texas Homeschool Coalition. Thank you for being here today. God bless you. I told somebody, I said, my parents didn't homeschool me per se. Now, they did a lot of schooling on me, trust me. But, you know, the size of that little school, Paint Creek, that I grew up in, it seemed like that my parents were practically in the classroom with me every day. My dad was actually on the school board to boot. So anything I did at school got home before I did. And I'm proud that our school, you know, I love being number one. I like going around the country talking about Texas being number one, and it's one of the great things that we have more homeschool families than any other state in the nation right here in the state of Texas. I'm proud of that. And I'm proud to officially proclaim April the 5th through the 11th as Homeschool Week right here in the great state of Texas. Yeah, I'm a product of public schools. My children are both products of public school, and I'm really proud of the value of public education in our state. I'm committed to improving that public education for the majority of those Texas children. It is an important ticket for them to their future. But I really do understand that public school education may not be the best choice for every family. And in some cases, the best option is the local public school. Maybe it's a charter school. Maybe it's a religious school. For more and more students every day, the best educational option is a classroom in their home, though. Every child is entitled to a public education, but public education is not entitled to every child. So whatever decision is made on the location and the style of a child's education, I believe the responsibility and the freedom of that choice resides with that child's parent. For those who choose to teach their children at home, I believe government regulation needs to stop at your front door. That's the reason I encourage all of our legislators to take a close look at the Texas Parental Rights Restoration Act sponsored by Representative Phil King. The family unit is the essential building block of our society, and we should do everything in our power to protect it here in the state of Texas. I'm proud of the steps that we have taken in Texas to protect the freedoms of the homeschool families, encourage this essential segment of our state's overall approach to education. We have worked with the TEA to clarify the rights of homeschoolers, including the process of awarding transfer credits. In 2003, we passed a law that requires state colleges and universities to use the same admission standards for all students, regardless of the type of school they graduated from. And I hope this session is remembered for our success in clarifying even more protections for homeschool families. Parental involvement is essential to every child's success. And it's hard for me to imagine a group of people more dedicated to their children than men and women who sacrifice their time, in some cases sacrifice a livelihood, to be in their homes doing the most important thing that they will do in their life, and that is teaching your children. I wanted to come here this afternoon on the south steps of this great Capitol building and say thank you for being reflective of the great values that this state was built upon. Thank you for understanding the future of this state. Thank you for being a part of what I consider to be one of the great movements in our state. And thank you for your commitment to this state, to your families, and to God. God bless you, and may God continue to bless the great state of Texas.